Hey everyone, welcome into the Flippin' Hippos YouTube channel. I'm Star the Flippin' Hippo. Today is Monday, October 19th, and because it's a Monday, that means it's time for What Sold on eBay. Just like every week, guys, we're going to go on a walk through our Instagram photos from the week to show you our shipping photos of our packages that go out, just to kind of give you an idea of the volume that we do. Then we'll jump over to eBay, where I have selected some highlights of our sales from the week to show you guys our bread and butter items that move pretty consistently for us, as well as Bolo items for you guys to keep your eyes out for when you're sourcing. Let's just jump right on in. We had a bad weekend, and from what I'm hearing from other resellers in the community and from friends in the community, sounds like most people had a bad weekend. For whatever reason, sales were way down over the weekend and slow for everybody. Ours were down about 50% of where we should be. We should be at right around 30 from Friday afternoon through Monday afternoon, and we only had 18. They were all eBay sales. There was nothing going on any other platforms for us. So, we're down by about half, and we had a pretty rough week last week as far as getting listing done. We had a lot going on. We had to be out of the house a lot for errands, and then I had a couple days where I was down with migraine. So I was blaming it on me. Like, okay, well, obviously I always tell you guys an active store is a happy store, and I didn't hit my listing goals. But then I heard that it was slow for everyone. So I don't know. We're going to really bust our butts this week. We're going to be listing machines and see if we can get things to bounce back and pick up. Q4 sometimes comes in with a bang and kind of peters out for a little bit towards the end of October and then picks back up as we get closer to Christmas. So I'm not too discouraged. Last weekend was really great. We had 41 for the 3-day weekend, which is right where we should be, right at 40. So for 4 days. So that's good. We had a good weekend. Wednesday we had 12. Thursday we had 7, so we kind of dropped down a little bit on Thursday, and then on Friday we had 9. So it was like we had a really good weekend, and then it just kind of petered out through the week, and then the weekend just sucked. It was poop, but I heard it was poop from everyone. So if you had a poop weekend and your sales were slow, just know that you're not alone. It's a lot of us experiencing it, which typically means something's going on, whether the Prime Days affected us, the economy, the election, whatever's going on in the world is affecting everyone. It's not just you. You're not alone. Just keep listing. Just keep your heads up. Keep listing, keep cross-posting, keep those multiple streams of income coming in. I just did a video this week on eBay affiliate links. There's all kinds of ways you can create multiple sources of income, multiple streams, and that way you're not only relying on eBay. So if you have a bad weekend, it's okay. All right, we're going to go over to the eBay sales, and we're going to start with the plush, because I always start with the plush because they're my favorite. I don't save the best for last. We start with the best around here. You guys are looking at Chase. This is a Nickelodeon Paw Patrol Chase. He's a 10-inch plush. He is super cute. He is the police dog from Paw Patrol. And he sold for $14.06. And he was 50 cents at the Goodwill. I did have some bigger chases that sold for a little bit more money. But he was smaller and he didn't have a tush tag. So I just listed him for $14. Keep your eyes out, guys, for these Paw Patrol characters. They move pretty fast for me. There are some of the characters from the show that go for a lot of money, like the more obscure, rare ones. There's like a superhero dog I sold once for like over 20. Any of the characters sell fast, though. They sell well. So even if they're going at bread and butter prices, they're not going to sit for very long. As of right now, Paw Patrol is a hot show, and kids like that show and those characters. This is a Fluff and Stuff Tiger Cub. So this is a generic plush. He came out of the mystery boxes that I opened with Robert. I can't even say that with a straight face. I'm going to link at the end of this up top for you guys. Robert and I each got 2 mystery boxes. We opened one on my channel and one on his channel, and it was a good time. It was hilarious. So I'll link that if you haven't seen it. Anyway, we got some good stuff in those boxes. We got Pikachus, other Pokemons. I had like a Harry Potter. And then we had a handful of literal poop. And then we had some, generic. I list everything. So I listed this little tiger cub for $11.99. I took a best offer of $11.24. I don't know why they needed 70 cents off or whatever, but they did. So I took the $11.24, and he shipped first class. And these are really soft, the fluff and stuffs. Here's another fluff and stuff. You can see this lamb. Their fur is so super soft. It's such a shame that they're generic because they're nice, soft animals. Anyway, the lamb sold for best offer of $10 and also shipped first class. The lamb came from the same box as the tiger. I had 2 tigers and I had 2 lambs. The lamb, I got a note on it after it sold from the buyer. One of the notes that we all love to get. They're very nice to get. She thanked me for taking her offer and told me a little story just about how her daughter had lost her lamb, and I think his name was, I don't remember his name, but she told me the lamb's name. Her daughter had lost the lamb and she was devastated. So she was glad to find a new one for her. Shaky, Sharky, Sparky, I don't know. Sorry, I forgot the name of the lamb. All right, here's a Littlest Pet Shop Hungriest Zebra. This was 50 cents at the Goodwill. Littlest Pet Shop is pretty good for bread and butter plush. And the zebra was a little bit different, a little more unique than what I normally see from the Littlest Pet Shop. So I decided to try it out for 50 cents. I took a best offer of $9.89 on the zebra, shipped first class. Douglas Cuddle Toy is a Bolo brand, guys. This is a 10-inch doll that sold for $18.99. They have loveys. They have larger plush that sell for a lot more. Casey one time sold a Simba from Douglas Cuddle Toys, a large one for like $200. So keep your eyes out for Douglas Cuddle Toys. Even the small ones like this can go for, almost $20. This came out of my wholesale lot from Greg. There's your shout out for the week, Greg. And I think everything in that wholesale lot I bought from him averaged out to like right around $1 a piece. So that was a nice return on my investment. Here we have a Vexy Smurf. She's from Smurfs 2 movie. She is the naughty version of Smurfette. She's the bad girl in the movie. And I had 2 of them, 50 cents each. So I had $1 in on both of the Vexy Smurfs. One buyer purchased both. So she spent $18 and got 2 of these. And I just wrapped them together in tissue paper and sent them in a poly bag. First class. Here we have Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure from the Disney Channel. This is by the Disney Store, but the show is on the Disney Channel. Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure. This is Cassandra, and I actually had this listed as Mulan. And somebody on Macari sent me a message. Thank you for sending that to me. I forgot who it was, but if you're listening, thank you. And said, hey, you know that this is Cassandra from Tangled. This is not Mulan. And so once I updated the name, she sold within a couple days. And she had been sitting around for months. So that just goes to show you guys that I, A, still make mistakes. B, I'm still learning just like you guys. And C, once you fix your mistakes, things will typically sell and they'll go really fast. So yeah, just double check yourselves when if it's a character that's new to you or not a character that's familiar to you or something you don't really know a lot about. Google has the option to search by image. You can upload your picture. I could have uploaded this right into Google and double checked it. Ask in the group. If you're part of our Facebook group, Flippin' Hippos Reseller Pod, you can always ask people in there. just if you're not 1000% sure on the character, look up the show, do something, because I think that this would have sold a lot sooner had I had it in correctly. She sold for a best offer of $12, by the way, shipped first class. This is a Justice Aurora Pammy Fennec Fox Mermaid plush. It is a Yoo-Hoo Friends stuffed animal. This came out of the mystery boxes that I got with Robert. And I had no idea what the heck it was. I just looked on eBay. I looked up Pammy Fox Mermaid, and then I saw some listings. So I just put what they had and went with it because I'd never heard of this, but sold pretty quickly. Some of the stuff from those mystery boxes is selling pretty quickly, and it's odd because the things that are selling are these, like this Justice and those generic fluff and stuffs. I've sold one Pikachu on Macari, but none of the popular characters have sold, but a lot of these little guys, these generic ones, are moving. This sold for $13.99. Shipped first class. This thing has been around since the beginning of time. It came from a church sale, and I want to say it was a church sale that we went to together back when I was still working outside of the home, and Keith was doing this by himself. And it was 10 cents, and I didn't even notice the damage on it till I got it home. You guys can see it very clearly on the pumpkin. And it's a mistake, and it's been sitting forever. And so I got a best offer of $7 on it. I said, you know what? Taking it. Get rid of it. Get the poop out of my store. So I accepted the $7 just to get rid of it. It weighed like 2 ounces. So it didn't cost that much to ship. Like I said, our cost of goods was like 10 cents. So I was glad to be rid of this bear. All right, we're through the plush. We're going to get into the clothes now, guys. I got a lot of bread and butter jeans that sold this week. And I'm just going to briefly show them to you, each bread and butter, just to kind of show you the brands and the prices I get for them without, harping too much. You guys know I love Gap. I love Gap. These are Resolution True Skinny high waist red denim pants. Right on the waistband, you can see right there, Resolution True Skinny. This is one of the reasons I love Gap so much, because most of the Gap's jeans will be have the keywords printed, the keywords in the style and the leg style printed right on the band for you. So you can just put that right into your title, call them skinny, call it a day. These came out of a wholesale lot. I think they were $1 for their cost, the average cost per item in that lot. Took a best, no, I didn't. I was going to say I took a best offer of 20, but no. That's the next paragraph we're going to look at. These were $19.68. And they shipped in a padded flat. You guys know I love Mossimo. I do tell you guys Mossimo has a definite following. People that are faithful to this brand do shop for it online. And junior size 9 is not that great, but these were flare. Big time flare leg. So these were 99 cents at the Goodwill, and they sold for $18.99, shipped in a padded flat. Here is a scrub top, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So scrub tops in general, you want to learn the best brands. But when it comes to holiday themed or pop culture, like if you have Disney, Looney Tunes, Smurfs, anything that has holiday prints on it, the brand doesn't really matter that much. People look for these themed scrubs to wear to work. And the super large sizes, like this was a 2XL, you can do really well with. So this one had two things going for it. It is a Christmas scrub and it's a 2XL. So I listed it for $19.85, and that is what it sold for, and it shipped first class. It was 99 cents at the Goodwill. These are the Gaps I took the $20 best offer on. They're men's. I start men's out a little bit higher. I usually will get like 23 to 25 for men's, depending on the size and style, but I'm happy to take a $20 offer on them. These are slim stretch, 99 cents at the Goodwill, shipped in a padded flat. Next up, we have White House Black Market. This is a really good bread and butter brand. These are size 14, which is a good brand. These are the slim, skinny jeans. They have slim on the tag, but they're also skinny jeans, you can see. So these, I took a best offer of 20 on. Cost was 99 cents at the Goodwill. They shipped in a padded flat. This is a Bolo brand. This is Adriana Goldschmied. These are a size 29. And Adriana Goldschmied always has their names too. So this is the Olivia skinny boot cut. The AG jeans will usually have like a name, like the Olivia, and then it'll tell you what it is, skinny boot cut. I typically start these out around 35, 36. So this pair's been around for a while. Took it a while to move. It was probably the size. Anyway, it sold for $26.58. My cost was 99 cents, I think, at the Goodwill. And they shipped in a padded flat. Here we have an Umbro woman's coat. This is a puffy athletic hooded coat with pockets. This came out of a wholesale lot. The cost was $1. And it sold for $23.74. And it shipped, I have to look. It shipped first class. I always love when coats ship first class. And then we have another pair of men's Gap, only these are corduroy pants. I love cords, guys. I do really well with cords. Before I was a reseller, I thought cords were like so 80s and like so out of fashion and like no one wears them. Oh my gosh, I sell cords all day, every day, men's and women's, all brands. I love them. This pair cost me 99 cents at the Goodwill. Sold for $24.99. Shipped in a padded flat. Levi's, good bread and butter brand. These are the 7-Eleven skinny. This had that printed right on them. I love when my jeans have printed right on them my keywords and my style. It just makes my whole day. Makes my job easy. So I sold this pair for $20.99. My cost was 99 cents at the Goodwill. And I'm sure that these shipped out of flat, but I'm going to double check. Nope, first class. I thought so because they look smaller. So they shipped first class, which is always good, saves money. Orvis is a good brand for men's clothing. I have done well with Orvis jeans, Orvis jean shorts, Orvis polo shirts, Orvis button fronts. Orvis is just an overall really good brand. I wouldn't necessarily call it a Bolo brand, but it's definitely good for bread and butter. This came out of a wholesale lot. Our cost was $1. We took a best offer of $19.79, and it shipped first class. Terrible picture. Look at the wrinkle there. White House Black Market jean skirt. So this came out of a wholesale lot, and it came out to $2 per item in that lot. This is a size 12 pencil skirt, denim, short. And I took a best offer, 23 on it, and it shipped first class. This is an example of Miss Me jeans that sat around long enough that their price had dropped considerably. I start my Miss Me's around $51, and I drop prices on our clothing usually about every other month by 5%. So these have been around for a little while. They did sell for $35.61, and if I had to guess, I would say it was the size on these that made them take that long. If you watched my jeans that sold video for the month of September, I sold a lot of Miss Me jeans last month, and most of them were selling within a week of going up. So these ones probably was just the size. Still a good price. These I did pay $6.99 for, I think, at the Goodwill, and they shipped first, or in a padded flat, sorry. Paul and Shark Yachting Men's Polo Shirt. So this is a brand that I will be on the lookout for from now on. It was new to us. We learned about it because it came to us in a wholesale box. I know I've said this a lot, but it bears repeating. I like buying wholesale lots from other resellers in other states, and I like buying thread-up boxes because we can get brands that we've never seen that we'll never see. There's just some brands that you're going to see in areas of the country more often. Like you're going to find a ton of Tommy Bahama down in Florida. Up here, we find a lot of the mall brands. And when you order wholesale from other resellers, you order thread-up boxes, or if you order auctions online and you're getting things from other states, you have the opportunity not only to get the Holy Grail brands that you maybe never find in the wild in your area, but you'll get new brands, new to you, that you learn about. And you can discover new Bolos and new bread and butters to keep your eyes out for. So this Paul and Shark yachting brand, this is a polo shirt made in Italy. Its cost was $1, and we accepted the best offer of $26.99, shipped first class. Here we have just a plain, this is weird, it's a plain polo Ralph Lauren shirt, and it's a large, and it sold for $19.99. It came in a wholesale lot. The average cost in that lot was $1 per piece. We had a ton of the Ralph Lauren polos in there that were extra large or 2XL, and they went for $20 or more, and they went pretty fast. But these more plain ones like this that are just like a large, surprising, sold for $19.99 and shipped first class. Then we have this Boom Boom jean jacket. This came out of a thread-up box, so it was probably about $1.62 or $1.70 something. I took a best offer of $25 on this. Boom Boom Jeans is kind of not really that great of a brand, but with jean jackets, I tend to start all of them at $25, $30, depending on size and style, even more for some brands. So this did ship in a padded flat. And last but not least, we have this Million Guy men's graphic button front shirt. We were so excited when we pulled this out of the box because it's an amazing shirt. I mean, look at these graphics. They are awesome. Then we found out it had a couple of flaws. So it had a small stain on the back and 2 small holes, which we showed in the photos and disclosed in the listing. Had this shirt not had any flaws, it would have been listed more around $20. I've never heard of Million Guys. I don't even know what that brand is, but the graphics on the shirt are great. So if you guys see button front shirts like this when you're out thrifting or sourcing with really great graphics on it, and you don't recognize the brand, or if it's, you know, not a good brand, I would still source the shirt. I would still get it, because even ones like that have a generic brand, if the graphics are really great, you can list them for like $20 or $25. More than that, if it's a good brand or if it's a really, really big size. We did knock off $5 since this one had a stain and 2 holes, and then we took a best offer of $14 on it, and it shipped first class. So yeah, this was a cool shirt. Alright guys, let me know down in the comments how things are going for you. I do love to hear from you. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up before you leave. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the little bell so you're notified when I put out new content. Join our Facebook group if you haven't already. You can search for it on Facebook, Flippin' Hippos Reseller Pod, or you can use the link provided in the description box to join. Until next time, go be productive, go make some money, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Y'all are the best. Bye.